Up, dancers? It is your girl. Welcome to Friday. I'm so happy that we're upon the weekend because, who doesn't love the weekend? So, guys, today we are going to be talking about the best way to market yourself. So, I'm just going to jump right in, and this will be left up for the replay. First of all, shout out to my Free People Movement pants. So, if you hear like, it's because I'm wearing those. So the best way to successfully market yourself as a dancer, as someone who is working on navigating the dance industry, is by developing yourself as an artist. I'm going to say that again. The best way to successfully market yourself within the dance industry is to develop yourself as an artist. Now, you probably are thinking, well, what is the quickest way I can do this? Or is it at all possible for me to do this quickly? Well, while you can begin to implement certain things for you to develop who you are or to develop your artist self, I would like to submit to you that this is something that you have to internalize, implement, and make sure that you're mastering it at each turn you get. Okay? So know this, it's not about you showing up and being perfect. It's not about you beating yourself up because, oh my gosh, I did not use the right font on my resume, or oh my gosh, I wanted my CV to be 6 pages and it's 3.5. It's not about things like that. Oh my gosh, these are not the shoes that I want to wear to this gala. It's not about that, right? It is about taking concepts and mastering them and being cognizant of walking through them, being cognizant of using them at every turn. When you're in a master class, when you're in an audition, when you're just in class, you're in work day in and day out, when you're in rehearsals, when you're in spaces to network, okay? So I'm going to give you a little story just to bring this all again about how to market yourself, because this is what I want you guys to understand. And I think most dancers probably think about it in the opposite way. So when we strictly limit the marketing of our artist selves to, oh, I can do this step, or I know I can catch on to all this choreography. First of all, what you do is make yourself part of a huge system. You put yourself in a huge group, right? Technically, there's nothing wrong with being a part of a huge group because, like I said yesterday, dance is a very overly saturated market, right? But when you kind of hit the nail on the head with learning the best way to market yourself by developing who you are as an artist, it then takes you from this huge group. What is this huge group? A bunch of dancers. This huge group is male, female, a whole bunch of dancers with a whole bunch of different genres who are talented, who are excellent. Some who've had so many different experiences. They've had amazing teachers. They went to amazing schools. They probably went to great conservatories. Some of them went to college. Some of them did not. Some of them came straight out of their conservatory, and some of them have been on TV shows, have worked with different artists, has danced backup, all these different things, right? Some of them have been to Vail. Some of them have been to Jacob's Pillow multiple times, Dance the Art, things of that nature. But when you take the time to develop and craft who you are as an artist, you take yourself out of this huge kind of glob of dancers and you put yourself in a higher position. Now, this higher position does not mean I'm better than everyone else who is here. This higher position simply means I took the time to understand, dissect, and extract the things that would cause me to become more visible in this field. Okay? Because again, this market is so saturated. So how will you stand out? Because when someone sees you dance, they simply just see you dance, right? But I've said this before in my content. The people at the front of the room, the people who are doing the hiring, the scouting, the producing, yeah, they want people who can push the work and, maybe in some cases can expedite the work, somebody who they don't, have to kind of hold hand in hand so much. And there are different situations for each scenario, right? But they also want people that they can work with, right? So they're not working with the dance steps alone. They're working with you, the person. And it's also an added bonus when they can work with you constantly. Even if you want to have a situation where you are working in a dance company for X amount of seasons, right? There's still a way for you to grow in that and for you to be visible and valuable and receive other opportunities outside of what the normal acting dancer receives in that position. I hope this is making sense. I really hope this is making sense. So, quick story. There is a company that I have guested for a few times. I've also taught in their academy over the summer. I taught jazz technique. I think I taught Horton as well. Yes, I taught Horton as well. And, there was a time where I was working for them and, other years came. And this one particular year, I was actually to the date inside of a home because I was getting ready for a wedding. And I saw my phone ring and I recognized the area code. The phone number was not saved. I recognized the area code and I was like, what? Who's calling me from there? Like, what is this? Keep in mind, I said I've worked with them before. I've also taught in their school before. Okay. This is over a few different years. And so I pick up the phone. I'm like, hi, who is this? It is one of the directors calling me saying, hey, can you come and be a part of this production? And I was like, what? Like, really? And, I'm talking to them, but then I'm also literally in real time getting for a wedding. And this is what they said to me. This is what one of the directors said to me on the phone. I kid you not. We're talking about the best way to successfully market yourself, which is developing who you are as an artist. Listen, this is what they said to me after asking me, can you come and be a part of this project? And I was just like, oh, like, really? They said, I have called X amount of people and everyone I called kept bringing up your name. First of all, I was shocked because I'm like, who are these people bringing up my name? Because in this area, where this company was, I haven't worked with many people in that area specifically. So I'm like, who are these people? But the director said, yeah, your name keeps coming up. So I'm calling you. You want to come do this? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to tell you that is a very small example, but things like that don't happen for people or artists who just say, or who just relegate themselves to, oh, at least I'm the best dancer in the room. Or, I have all these perfect steps. Yes, guys, steps are important. We need to be able to execute because like I said yesterday, nobody wants to come to a concert. Nobody wants to sit in the audience and see us flopping around the place. Or doing something, calling it one thing, but it not really being that because we lack strong foundational technical abilities, right? But I'm saying this because there are dancers who spent their time training. There are dancers who have, graduated college and dancers who have, taken classes and they want to take their career to the next level, or they're dancing now and maybe they're in the professional realm. And, sometimes, desires do change. But what I've seen from a lot of dancers is sometimes they have to just make a pivot. Because it's like, okay, one, this is not really what it's cracked up to be. Two, we know the main thing people are like, I need to pay my bills, X, Y, and Z. But what I'm submitting to you is that there is a realm that you can place yourself in within the profession of dance where you are not on that hamster wheel of what everybody else is talking about. And I know hearing it now sounds crazy, but it's so true. I put out an email broadcast for Dancers Digest, just, telling dancers how there are a percentage of dancers who don't struggle like that in the field. They just don't. You can say it's because, oh, they're famous, or, oh, they dance with this great company, or, oh, they've been doing this for X amount of years. But we all had to start somewhere. Somebody, I've been dancing next to people who have started before me or began with an advantage before me since I started training in middle school. Or people who may have been on the same playing field with me, meaning in middle school, that was my first time even technically training for concert dance, but then we get to high school and they've had these different experiences and they've been able to go to Ailey and Philadelphia and Joffrey and all these different places, and I've never done any of that. But then time keeps rolling and now most of those people aren't even pursuing dance at all, but here I am. And again, it's not to say that you're better than someone because of this. It is a method and a very tested concept that can answer dancers' questions. Not every dancer, because I know everybody has a different goal. And some people may not be, in a certain mind frame right now. But that's another reason why we're here. To help you shift your mindset. To help you take yourself out of this huge bubble and place yourself outside of it in sort of an upper echelon as far as mindset, as far as being able to crack the code and master the timeless concepts so that you can properly market yourself, which enables you to then become more visible, valuable artist and an artist who thrives in longevity. Listen, longevity includes how long you dance. And we know you take care of your body, you continue doing all the things that we know we need to do. Longevity is not losing steam. Longevity is being able to do various roles, being able to participate in different projects or however your career goes. And honestly, not getting tired of it because it's always something fresh and new. And you're always taking something from the art as much as you give to the art. I'm telling you, these are layers that people don't talk about, but these are the layers that you can get into so that you can not only experience this passion that you've probably had since you were maybe 3 years old, but you can really develop in it and you can thrive in it. All right, dancers. So as always, I super enjoy being here with you guys. If you know any dancers who need this platform, please share my profile with them on YouTube. I am on the road to 500 subscribers. So make sure you go like, comment, but most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more long form content. It's all there to help you with your professional dance career, to give you insight, encouragement, details, tips, all of the things. And sometimes a little laughs, you know what I'm saying? I also have a podcast on my YouTube channel. So that's also great, where I am doing spoken word, not spoken word, but I am basically speaking my written works for my dance blog, The Artist Impression. And then guys, check out my website. I have so many great dancer resources for you. The main one that I actually highlighted in this live is the Timeless Dance Gems course. Listen, you want to get that course. I'm telling you, I'm all about the Timeless Dance Gems. I'm always using them. I'm always making sure that I am showing up as my best self, my best professional artist self, no matter what other people are doing. And it never fails me. It never fails me. I'm telling you, in that course, it's going to give you such a confidence. Okay, we were talking about the why confidence is so important. Yesterday, we were talking about that. It's going to give you such a confidence to just bloom and to just thrive and walk through your professional dance career, no matter how the path looks. And yeah, that's all on my website. The links are in my bio. And until next time, I will see you guys the next time I post, the next time I upload, or the next time I'm here on live. All right, dancers, until next time, happy dancing.